La Bombonera, where Mojica had such an excellent tournament last year, along with Sanchez for the defending champs. The fanfare and excitement for their run rocketing into the social media stratosphere right after they won that game. Chad Porch's tournament-winning goal. Lots of passion. Aovi really sets the tone for the group. His leadership amongst a lot of players who have played small-sided. It's turned over here, and the opener belongs to La Bombonera. Luisinho. Sanchez had a goal in the tournament last year, and he starts the competition with the opening goal. 117 MASL players will feature in the men's competition. That's a record number. A layoff here, and a slow roller. You can see the dew from this early morning, but the field's in fantastic conditions. They've tried to play the ball over a couple of times over the top. Those penetrating runs and the breakdown, the block haven't been there. That's smacked at Ramirez, who denies with the save. Shot from Jose Azuregi. Azuregi with the first shot on goal, 13 minutes in for Abarrotera Hidalgo. It's a slippery back pass. Just in the nick of time over is Felix to clean it up, but that's some good pressure from Abarrotera Hidalgo. They are clearly the underdogs, the challengers in this game. Here's the setup, looking for Iovi. Slipped and fell, and then Ramirez watching that shave along the near side. Alexis Rios tried to play his way a couple of times here in the first half for Abarrotera Hidalgo. They're coached by Luis Borrego Flores. Well, you'd have to say that they'd be just fine where things are right now, but a shot and a rebound given up, and La Bombonera knocking on the door. Look at Vianney Ruiz Mendez for Abarrotera Hidalgo. Got some competition in the States with the San Diego Sockers and NPSL. Hidalgo won a corner there. It's dealt with, and La Bombonera back into the fold. A kind deflection is put home right in the middle. It's 2-0 La Bombonera. Eduardo Garay dents the net for the second. Well, defending in their own penalty area. And then Gappy is that in-sizing pass. Monzonis was there, and he left it back for a razor hit by Fabrizio Tavano. And that brings us to the end of the opening 20 minutes. Everyone wanted to bring the mystique of the fact that it was this soccer facility in Newcastle, Delaware, but the outsourcing of scouting and the player watch for those who run the facility, and keeping an eye on some of the best indoor and futsal talent around the country, has paid big dividends. Big for the checkbook. Last year with the $1 million prize. Jean-Claude Ramirez facing that shot. Back underway here in the second half. And a very pleasant good morning from Field 1 in Cary, North Carolina. 2 and 3 swarm around that ball. You need good hold-up play, but when you've got 2 and 3 in those La Bombonera shirts, they make it look easy. And they get out on the break. And just denying was Solis with a great stop. With 2 games to kick and open the competition here in the third year. The drifted ball across, and the best look of the game for Abarrotera Hidalgo. But can they capitalize? Cervantes put it up in the air. Hold up play, Monzonis, who's now running onto it. Monzonis rockets it home. He started it on the defensive end, and this is another transition goal. Monzones makes it 3-0, La Bombonera. Iovi, it's another set-piece opportunity, though, for Hidalgo. This is a way to get back into the game. Iovi razors it over. It floated. Abarrotera Hidalgo would add to the intrigue heading towards target score time. And that drive in went to Munoz. He makes the save. And the heavy rebound. Monzones leads it across, right at the face. Tough angle. That was moments away from being 4, and it started with a big rappel on the save by Munoz. That's what makes Bombonera so good. Right off a rebound or a miss, they're right back upfield, and they're coming again. And this is a beautiful work sequence, and Monzones missed his second of the second half. A glorious look. There's no stoppage time through the 40 minutes. On your scoreboard, score bug in the top left corner of your screen. Away we go in target score time. The defending champs, at least something to think about on a few occasions. There's not been the ruthlessness yet in the attack. They've shown some promising signs at times. Iovi, little 1-2, and now things get a little more interesting. Hidalgo is on the board for this goalkeeper in Munoz, who's going to come forward, bring it along for Champai. Champai hits it off of Solis. It's a corner. So a goal here in target score time from Hidalgo. Munoz trotted along again. That was the first shot in target score time for La Bombonera. The pass, it got through all the way for Champai. Solis, clutch stop. Keeps the game alive. Diving to his left, he's had some big ones. Ronaldinho Solis. You can see a little bit of the energy, the urgency starting to come back into Abarrotera Hidalgo. They called that foul. They didn't call that foul. They said it was a dive. And Ryza needs to be careful, of course. He was looking for the hold-up play. He's on a yellow. They take the restart quickly. There's a foul. Is it inside the box? Is it out? It's a red card. It's a denying of a goal-scoring opportunity. Iovi in a standstill. Here's Pony. Pony still. Solis, wiper blades it out. It's a corner. Really commendable job here by Abarrotera Hidalgo. They bring on fresh subs. Take the restart quickly from the flag. Popper and Pony carrying the play right now for La Bombonera. In search of the finishing blow here in game 1. Iovi needed a breather. It's Pony, Popper. Hika's over there. He's there to slam the door shut on a La Bombonera opening win. Patience and precision. Irvin Mojica, a 4-goal scorer in 2024.